I actually in previous class we discussed about locators concept. Okay, so what are the locators? Direct locators and the customers locators we can complete it. Okay, experts and CSS. So now we will discuss about the customers locator on the topic CSS selector. So what is CSS selector? So actually sometimes working with the complex programs. Okay, so same like sometimes working with the complex web pages. So we can use that web pages. Okay, we can how we can get actually we are using CSS. We will get the complex web pages also. Okay, so single attribute may not be able to locate the element. So in this case, we will try to choose another one that is called as a CSS. Okay, so single attribute may not be able to locate the element. Single attribute is not able to locate the element. That's why in these cases we can use what CSS selectors. Okay, CSS selectors working with complex web pages. So that is the definition. What is CSS? Actually, CSS is a cascading style sheet. So here HTML is there, hypertext markup language and the cascading style sheet and the JavaScript is there. So HTML markup language you can use what which purpose? So actual size purpose and the styling CSS is used for styling purpose and JavaScript is used for action purpose. Okay, so you can use these three purposes for web pages. Okay, so who are creating the web pages? Actually, web pages are created by the developers. Okay, so next, so why we choose the CSS selectors? Actually, CSS selectors are Selenium failed to perform some actions. So in that situations, we can use what CSS selectors. Okay. So what is the combinations to create the CSS selectors? First of all, tag ID. So if you select the tag ID, okay. So tag hash ID. So if you select the tag class, tag hash class, tag dot class name. So if you select tag attribute, so tag attribute equal to value. And if you select what tag attribute class, so tag dot class name attribute value. These are called as a combination to create okay CSS selectors. So now I can create one. So I can open one page. See this one. See the page. It's okay. So this is my page. So my page name is not commerce or demo.notecommerce. Okay. I can choose it from this page. Okay. Here search store will be available and the search button is also available. So everyone is computers also which type of three types what notebooks, desktop softwares and electronic gadgets like camera, cell phones, others. Okay. So these all are also some number of tools. Okay. So in this situation, so how we can select the CSS elements? Okay. So we can pass the send keys where so we can pass the send keys here. So manually I can select this one iPhone 16. So I can give like this iPhone 16. Okay. So, okay, iPhone 16 is accepted or not. So searching is completed and it is accepted. Okay. So if it is available, it will be displayed. Otherwise, it is not displayed. Okay. So that's why again back. Okay. So it is accepting the test or not. It is accepting some test. iPhone is accepting. Okay. Apple iPhone is will be displayed or not. Okay. So this is we can conduct what this is manually. So same like that we will be checking automatically. So we can use what automation testing by okay selecting the CSS selectors. So first okay. So first CSS selectors we can write one code. I can remove the same code previously. With what we can write same this code. So I can erase this one. So in place of facebook.com, we can write what demo.commerce. Okay. So see here, so many rows will be there. Chrome driver, web driver is used. Okay, Selenium by so actually web elements here not used. Okay, that's why I can erase this one. Web element and utility I can erase it and import Selenium by also we can erase it. Okay, so I can use these two only. And okay, what is my browser? My browser name is demo.notecommerce.com. Okay, I can copy this one. Okay, and paste it here in between the quotations. Okay, so this is what demo.notecommerce. So first of all, you can search this one. It will be opened or not. Okay, okay. After it is launching or not. Okay, Chrome is controlled with automation tester. It is maximizer also. So it is completed. So next, so in that search bar, you can find what we can pass the send keys. So what we can find actually previously we can find iPhone 16. Okay, iPhone 16 and in that below tag it is displayed Apple iPhone like this. It is displayed what same and Apple iPhone like this. Okay, So now we can perform these actions. So I can erase this one. Okay. I can erase this one and see here. I can inspect the element here. Okay. So which tag is used for input tag? So why input tag? Input tag means you can give the test. So that's why you can use what? Input tag here. So in this one, okay, in this one, my CSS surprise input hash something is there. Okay, wait. Your class name is there and ID is there. But CSS selector is available here? No, it is not available actually. So that's why we can pass what input hash tag ID. Okay, tag ID we can set here. So what is the ID? So ID name is small search. Small search is available. Small search terms. Okay, this is ID. Okay. So what is my tag? Tag ID. So we can select for CSS ID tag ID or tag dot class name or a tag dot or a tag attribute value or a tag dot class name or bit of attribute value. So these four we can select. So first I can select what small success ID. So I can copy this one. So what is the input here? What is the tag name is your input? Okay. So that's why I will go for this one. See here driver dot what find element. So by dot CSS selector is available on CSS selector is available. So that's why within the quotations, first what is the tag name? So actual tag name is input. Okay. Hash we can give hash. Next we can give the ID. So this is ID. Okay, within the quotation. Input dot input hash ID. Okay. So this is used for what? This is tag ID actually. Okay. So send keys. I can apply the send keys. So I can give what is send keys here iPhone 16. Okay. So iPhone 16 I can give it is working or not. Okay. So first of all you can check this one. It is working or not. Okay. So save the file. First we can perform what? Tag dot class name. So same like that we can apply tag ID, tag class name and tag attribute class name. So okay, we can apply all this one here. It is running iPhone 16 also complete. Okay, test is entered or not. So next. So same like that. This is used for which one? This is used for tag ID. Okay. So so this one. So tag hash ID. This is the CSS selector here. So next what driver dot tag dot class. Okay. So driver dot find element. Okay. So by dot CSS selector. Okay. CSS. So what is my CSS selector? Second one is what tag dot class name. So next we can choose class name here. So what is the class name here? Search box UAAP input. Okay. So I can select only for search box test. So half of the test we can select this one. So full test give means it is give the no such element exception. Okay. So what is the tag name first? Input. Input is my tag name. So input dot. So next to text. Okay. So I can erase all this. I can give only for here. Okay. So dot send case next. So we can pass the send case. Next case is what? Next case is I can give t-shirt. Okay. So t-shirt. See here, it is working or not. Okay. Now save the file and run it. So iPhone t-shirt both will be printed. Why means actually put it into comments this one. Okay. See this one. This is what tag dot class name. Okay. This is my CSS selector. So save the file and run it. It is opened and in that search box t-shirt will be displayed and two types of t-shirts. Okay. This is controlled by what automation test software. Okay. So next another one. Okay. So next another one is what? So next one is tag. Okay. Tag name. So first one what? Tag hash ID. Tag dot class name will be completed. Next tag name attribute value. attribute attribute equal to, sorry, at the rate of attribute, attribute equal to single quotations value. This is my next code. Okay. So now we can see this. So driver dot find element by dot CSS selector. Okay. So first what tag name. So my tag name is what in first input. Input is my tag name. Next attribute. So attribute I can select name. Okay. So I can select what name here. So name equal to single quotations. So what is the name here? You can see here. So class is also completed. Class name also ID also completed. Next one we can choose what name. Name is what here Q. Okay. You can copy this Q. Control C. This is my name. Okay. So name single quotes I can give what QB. Okay. So next we can pass some symbols. Okay. So send keys is what here I can pass. Next one laptop. I can pass here laptop. So yes. Here it will displays. Yeah. So it's not closed. After that, we can close the quotations. This is the syntax. Okay. So this is called what? This is a okay. So next save the file and run it. It is also working or not. So laptop is displayed in the this one. Okay. Laptops also displayed. So next we can choose last one. Tag dot class name. Okay. Tag dot class name and at the rate of attribute equal to value. Okay. So last one we can apply C here. Four types. Okay. Tag dot class name ABTRI attribute equal to single quotations. We can give what we have value. Okay. See here, I can apply the code. So driver dot find elements, find element by dot CSS selector. Okay. So first we can apply what? See this one. I can give okay. So first tag name. So my tag name is what input. Okay, input dot. What is my class name? Actually, previously we can give my class name. Okay, so search box txt. Okay, this is called as my class name. So again, I can put into here. Okay, so tag dot class name completed. Next, what attribute? So what is my attribute? Attribute name is equal to name. Okay, so name equal to you can write single quotes Q. Okay, so name equal to Q. This one is also completed. So next what we can pass send keys. We can pass dot send keys. So in that we can pass what actually genes we can give like this. Okay. So this is also working up. These four are called as these four syntax are called as CSS selector syntax. Okay. So genes also will be displayed. Okay. So next see this one. So actually these four are so tag hash ID. Okay, this is one syntax. And a tag dot class name, this is one syntax. And a tag name attribute value, this is one syntax. And next one tag class name attribute value, this is one syntax. These four syntaxes are we can use for CSS selectors. Okay, So next we will go for XPath. So what is XPath? Also you can complete it. So there are two types of XPaths. Okay. So based on DOM we can create XPath. XPath is an address of the element. Okay. So based on XPath we can first what is absolute XPath. So absolute XPath means XPath contains only tag name. So absolute XPath contains only tag name. It gives what entire elements. So absolute XPath gives entire elements. I can remove this one. Okay. Absolute XPath gives entire elements. So hierarchical path from what top to bottom level. So top you can see the HTML tags actually. So HTML tag first what HTML tag is complete. Next one what um, body tag is there, and then that body tag div tag is there, and the div tag input tag is there. This is one hierarchy. This is actually one hierarchy. So first step to next step, I can see one example in Google. Okay, so I can remove this from absolute XPath. Okay, absolute XPath hierarchy. I can see it. Okay. So here it will be displayed anything. Hierarchy process. It is not displayed anything. So see this. This is the structure. Okay, this is the structure. So actually HTML is there, body is there. Okay. So same like that. Also not available. We know the HTML code actually. So if you know the HTML code, it is used for very identifying very easy. So okay, see what this is the path. So actually, okay, it is not is open video. Okay, see this HTML is there, body is there, and the HL tag is there, div tag is there. There is input. Okay, this is one hierarchy. Okay, you cannot directly jump to HTML to input tag. So first of all, this complete the HTML tag, then only body tag, then only div tag, then only input tag. So this is the one hierarchy. Okay, this is called as absolute XPath. Okay, so it gives the entire elements like hierarchical path. Okay, hierarchical path from what top level. So what is the top level here? HTML is the top level. From top level to node to target element. So what is my target element? Actually, input is my target element. Okay, I can from the get from what HTML root node to okay and target element. This is called as what absolute X path. So in this path, attribute names and attribute values are not used. Okay. So what is absolute X path? Absolute X path contains tag name. So it gives what entire elements like hierarchical path from top level HTML code to HTML node to target element input node. Okay. So in this part, attribute name and attribute values are not working. This is called as the absolute X path. So next relative X path is there. So relative X path means it is not follow this hierarchical structure. It is directly jump to the target element. Okay, directly jump to the element with help of what attribute. Directly jump to the element with help of what attribute is called as a okay, is called as a observative X path. So okay, this is called as relative X path. Okay. So next, absolute X path. What is the difference between absolute X path and relative X path? Actually, absolute X path start with slash, single slash. Okay, this is like this. So relative X path starts with double slash. So absolute starts with single slash, and relative starts with double slash. Okay, so absolute X path does not use any attribute values and attribute names, but relative X path using what attribute names manually. Okay, and next absolute X path traverse through each node until get the target element or until get the friends element. So relative X path directly jump to and find the element by using what attribute. Okay, so like that inner test and outer test is there. If you see the okay, if you see the node, so see here. I can display this. Okay, if you inspect this element, see here, input tag contains some text or not? Input tag contains some text. This is called as a inner text. Okay, so without tags, okay, in between tags only, that data contains that is called as a inner text. Okay, that is what inner text or linked text. So outside text is called as okay. So in between tags is called as a linked text. Okay, in between two tags between the data is called as what? That is called as a inner text. That is called as a inner text is okay available in between the tags. Okay. So linked test is available only tag only. Okay. So this input tag some contains this data all are called as an inner text. Oh, sorry, linked test. Okay. And see this one. If you see this example, so button contains one type of class. Okay. And the button is closed. In between this button and button, search is there or not? This is called as what? Inner text. Okay. So this button contains some type of class is there. So this is called as a linked test. So linked test is available here and inner test is also available here. Okay, this is the condition. Here we can check what don't. Okay, don't DOM loading at there. Okay, see here. Next, another example is another syntax is also available. Okay, another syntax also available. So next syntax what? XPath. XPath syntax. First CSS Selector syntax all are completed. So XPath syntax. So we can see the XPath syntax. I can explain within formats. Okay. So tag name. Okay. At the rate of attribute. Okay. So at the rate of attribute equal to single quotes what value here. So without upgrade, we can use what that is called as a CSS selector. So without upgrade, we can use what CSS selector. So it's same like this one. Okay, but there is small difference. What is what tag hash ID and tag dot class name and tag name and same like tag dot class name. Okay, that is 4R comes under CSS selector. So this is called as double slash. This is what we get. So actually, this is a tag name. Okay, so see this one. So you can select anyone. Input ID contains what? Input ID contains ID, class, area check described by area required or name or type of this all dollar input tag contains all this. Okay. So now we can explain one small code. Okay. We can explain one small code. If you see the so actually if you select the expert in these situations, you can use this one. Okay, so how you select the expert here, search button for search button, how you select the expert here. So double slash control F, you can click on the control F in the DOM expert. So double slash is relative expert. Okay, and the button is there. So BU button is my tag. Okay, so button is my tag, but there is attribute name also available. Okay, at the rate of attribute. So button contains any attribute. So button contains one class or type is there. Okay, so my attribute name is what? My attribute name is type. Okay, so my attribute name is type. I can give single quotes what I can give what submit. Okay, submit and bracket close. It is selected or not? It is selected with yellow color. This is called as a X path. I can select like this one. Okay, so yeah, tag name, at the rate, attribute value, and sorry, attribute name and attribute value. Okay, if you give like this, so it will be selected. Okay, otherwise it is not selected. Okay, I can select what search button. Okay, same like that you can copy another one also. So first of all, I can give headphones set. So see this one. I can close this one. First I can write one code. So no commas right from same side. So next we can find what XPath will. So first of all, we can first find the XPath. So in that search word, okay, and inspect the element. So inspect element tag contains what input. Okay, input is my tag name and the type is also available, attribute and value is also there. Okay, if you select this one, it will be selected or not. See here, control F I can view. Okay, so double slash input is my tab name, input. Okay, input is my tag name, double slash. Sorry, okay, at the rate type. Okay, so what is my input here? So this one. So I can close this here. See this one. I can again inspect the element. I can choose what here. So type equal to text. Okay, I can copy this one. Okay, I can copy this one. Control C. Okay, Control F. Okay, if you select this one, it is directly selected mark. See this way. Okay, double slash. Okay, double slash. I can give what input. Input at the rate Control V. Okay, give here single quotes only, not double quotes. Single quotes. Okay, close this one. Input tag is selected. Okay, input, if you cursor over on this, here it displays set store. Okay, so this is the XPath. So I can copy this one. I can copy this one. I can put into code. See here. So driver dot find element is there. Driver dot find element. I can find what XPath here. Okay, by dot. So by dot XPath. I can choose what XPath. Okay, so I can give the XPath within double quotes only. Okay, after that, what we can send some keys. Okay, so what is the keys? In here, I can give headphones. Okay, so headphones I can give. Save the file and run it. It is working or not? We can check here. So headphones, it is working or not? It is working. Okay. So next, we can use star also. Star means what? Star is any tab. Star means any tab. So we can use star. So in this place, input, you can give what star here. Okay, it is also working. See, sir. Select save and run it. It is also working. Headphones. Okay. It is also working or not? It is also working. Okay. So anyone choose. So if you don't know the tag name, we can use star. Okay, if you know the tag name, so please mention the tag name in the relative XPath. So we can see another examples. So okay, so it is complete or not? It's completed. So next we can give what? So tag name, another symbols. Tag name, at the rate, ATT, at the rate, attribute equal to single quotes value. Okay, so same like that, at the rate, okay, at the rate, attribute equal to single quotes value. Okay, so both are same like this. Okay, the same like this you can accept. Oh, n number. So n number you can apply this one. So input tag is there and ID is there. Okay, so both are available. Okay, we can pass the sentence with using this one. Okay, so driver dot. So I can comment with this one. So driver dot find element. Driver dot find element. Okay, by dot expand. Dot expand. So export will quotations on it. See here. First one we can select what name. Okay. So attribute name value and then next we can select a type also. Type is completed. Next we can select what ID. ID small searches and name also available. Okay. So I can select for first small searches. Okay. So control C. This is also I can give here each one. Single quote. Okay. Small search items. This is what this is ID. So if you mention like this ID, is select or not select. Okay. So control A, control C. So next it will be displayed in the XPath. Control V. This is what this is first one completed. Okay. So same like that. If you give name also. Okay. You can give also name. See this one. I will go for again browser. So in place of ID, we can select the Q. Q is what? Q is my ID name. Okay, name. So here I can mention name. So it is also select means here name is Q is available. Okay. So copy here, export. So actually path is there. So just you can copy only this controls. Okay. So both will be available. Name is also available and ID also available. Okay. Here also you can pass one send this. So I can send this is jeans here. I can apply this one. Jeans. Jeans. Okay, it is mentioned jeans. Okay. So save the file and run it. It is working or not, we can check here. Okay. See this one, jeans is working or not? Yes, jeans is also working. Okay, the syntax is correct. Okay. So same like that syntax, you can apply another one. See this one, I can copy this syntax. Okay. I can copy this syntax, Control C. Will be mentioned in developers only. Okay. So this is my another syntax. I can remove this quotations. Okay. So in between these two, I can apply and. So and means both are true, it will be displayed. Sorry, it is a attribute value. So both are true, it will be displayed. Otherwise, okay, it is not displayed. This is what true or false type. Okay. So same like as per the truth table like this one. Okay. So same command I can upload here. Okay. See this. I can copy this one and mention here. Okay. So I can erase only braces. Why means here and is also you can apply it. Okay. And I can mention under name too. Okay, here close brace is there and here close brace. See here it is working or not. We can see, we can check now. After removing these two, it is also okay, it is also working. This is the another syntax. Okay. So now R syntax is also available. You can choose that one. Okay. So R syntax. So same syntax. So first I can apply for R. Okay. So if you mention only R here, Control C, I can mention with quotations. Okay. So I can apply what R syntax here. See here. In place of and, we can write R. Okay. This is another syntax. It is also working. Okay. Check here. So copy this one. Same. What is same? Just in that we can change small words. Okay. R syntaxes. Okay. So apply this one. It is working or not. You can check. Browser is loading. So after browser loading, jeans will be applied. So it is working. Yes. This syntax is also running perfectly. Okay. So next same like that. Another syntax is available. So you mention like what? See this one. I can copy see here and paste into next line. Okay. So I can remove this R. Okay. So in this place, it will be completed one sentence. So tag name, see here. So tag name, attribute value. So here we mention what R. So R symbol is there. This is R symbol. Okay. So same like that, double slash, you can give tag name. Okay. Tag name and you can give at the rate of attribute equal to value. This is same like this, we can apply. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, this is applicable for same this line. So how it will be works, you can check here. Okay, so just a small changes is there. So input string. So I can here we can mention what. So tag name is like input check here. It is working. I don't know, but we can do one time. Okay, once please here. So I can mention this one. Okay. And here ID is also closed, which is place is also closed. Okay. So R I can remove here. So mention like this. Okay. And next double slash input is also available. Okay, input is my tag name and the brace is also available. So Q is also available. After the Q, we can close the brace. Okay. So see here it is working or not. So save the file and it is also on syntax. Maybe it is working or not, I don't know. But see. Okay, jeans. So perfectly it is also working. Okay. So no doubt these all syntax are working very perfectly. Okay, next I will go for another syntax. So my syntax is next one. See here, if you both you can use and it is not working. Okay, both must be true only and is working. So if anyone is false in that output, okay, it is not working. Okay, so both must be true, then it is only working the under process. So otherwise it is not working. But in R, compulsory working. Okay. So now we will go for what tag name. So tag name, text is my, so you cannot use anything. So only text. So text equal to single quotes, text of the element. Okay, text of the element. So I can give like this, text of the elements. Okay. So now we can check here this syntax is working or not. Okay, this syntax is working or not. Next, see this one code. So in that code, you can choose one. Okay. So please wait. I can change the browser here. Okay. So I can change the browser here. My browser is nest.demoguru.com. Okay. I can give like this. I can close this one. Okay. And open another one. Demo dot guru 99.com slash text new tools. This is my new one. This is my new one. This is working on it. Here register button is there. Okay, here register is there. Okay, so I can click on this register. So I can click on this register. Here we can click on what actually register button we can click. So same like that, you can apply on nocommons.com also. Okay, why means here search is available. Okay, so you just inspect the element only. So after inspect the element, this is one button. This is what test here. Okay, I can select this one. Okay, control F. Okay, search is available here. So what is my tag name? So this search tag name is what? Button is my tag name. Okay, I can choose this one. Okay, button BUTTON. Okay, button. Okay, brace. My tag name button tag name text equal to text. So that's why I can write what text. Okay, so text equal to single quotes. Search is my text of the element. Okay. See here it is selected or not? It is selected. So that's why text is also possible here. Okay. So I can copy this text. Okay. So I can apply here. So driver dot find element. Okay. So by dot xpath. Okay. Driver dot find element by dot xpath. I can apply xpath here. Okay. Control V. See it's I can so which action you can perform here? Actually click option is performed here. So okay, this is not send keys. This is what click action. So it is working or not. So it is working or not. See this file. Save the file and run it. It is working or not. We can check here. This now comments.com also it is working. So after maximize search you can click. Okay. It is under search. Please enter search keyboard. Okay. If you do not enter anything, it is not search. Okay. So that's why I can enter what genes I can enter. Okay. So now previous one, I can remove this one with the comments. See here. Okay. So now save the file and genes will be searching up. So yes. So browser launched, genes will be pasted and it is searched. Okay. So both are completed. This is called as okay, genes will be displayed. See this one. Levis 5 on wheels. Okay. So it is working perfectly. Okay, these all are called as syntaxes. So I can explain so many syntaxes. You can just okay view on this and you can practice that one. Okay. So next class we will discuss about web elements. So there are total 14 web elements available. Clear click to get attribute, get CSS value, get location, get rect, get size, get tag name, is displayed, get text, get enable, is enabled, is selected, send, is submit. So total 14 will be available. So the 14 will be complete in one single video. Okay, one single class. Okay. So 1 hour it is possible, no problem. So I can complete within single video. Okay. So thank you. Thank you.